Hello, in this video we will have a look how to create calculation in DesignForms fast and easy. We will calculate the volume and the weight of the brick. So let's start with the formula. The volume of course equals to brick length multiplied by width multiplied by height. The weight of the brick equals the previously calculated volume multiplied by unit weight, which is commonly used Greek letter rho. So we switch to the Greek letter and press R on the keyboard and the formula is ready. Let's click the refresh button and the formulas are automatically displayed in the output. Next, we would like to see, of course, some description text. So above each formula, we will add a command text which is used for these purposes. And this one will be volume of the brick. We must not forget for semicolon. And the second text, this is the weight of the brick. Again, click the refresh button and we see this text in the output. Now let's improve the output to make it clear and nicely readable for the user. So we select the texts using a shift on the keyboard and we select predefined style, which is pretty much similar to styles in Microsoft Word. So we will assign the text style and as well we will use equation style for our formulas. Now this is nicely formatted in the output and it's readable for the user. Next step, of course, we should add some physical units to all variables used in the calculation. So let's have a look on the table of variables. First is the rho, which is the unit weight, which should be in kilograms on cubic meter. The weight is in kilograms. Now the dimensions. I will use millimeters for dimensions. And the volume can be in cubic meters. Now we define the units, click the refresh button and you can see that units are automatically added to the result of each formula. So now let's add some initial value. The unit weight of the brick is about 1700 kilo per cubic meter. And the dimensions of the brick are standard 150, 375 millimeters. Let's click refresh again and you can see that the formula is substituted with given values and these values are automatically converted to SE and properly calculated. So you don't have to care about unit conversion. DesignForms do this all for you. Next, what we can do to make the output clear and nice, we can put paragraphs which are logic part of the calculation together. We use command block for this and we will give some caption to that block. So this is the calculation of the brick weight. The content of the block is closed in the curly brackets. So we add these curly brackets. Click refresh and you can see the block in the output. Again, we will use predefined style to make it nicer. And here we are. So the output is almost ready. Now what we need is an input dialog to make it available for user to be able to input values. So we will switch to dialog tab. Here on the left side we have all variables used in the calculation. So we will click these buttons to add dimensions of the brick and the unit weight to the dialog. You can see that it automatically recognizes the type of the variable and input fields to the dialog. Oh, problem is that nobody knows what is A, B, C and row, so we have to add some human readable description, which can be made again in table of variables. So this is unit weight of the brick material. This will be the length of the brick. This is the height of the brick and width of the brick. Let's click a refresh button, go back to the dialog tab, and you can see that input fields are updated with the proper description, so user can understand what should be inputted. We can improve the dialog, for example, using GrooveBox. So I double click the GrooveBox and simply drag inputs to the GrooveBox. We can add some caption, brick input, for example. And that's all. Calculation is ready. Now we save it to disk. Let's call it webinar number 1. And the last step is to export the CLC file, which we will use in the next step to upload the CLC file to the server and make it available on DesignForms.net. Export it.